Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate Trails of the World. Since this episode and the last, I actually kind of ran around Ronlai just doing there were a bunch of blue events, I just wanted to clear those up. And also a side quest. And that side quest is part of the reason I came back here. Well, I got a cutscene, I'll explain later. Oh, I didn't see Anya's anywhere. And I guess she means Kevin as well, because it was Anya's plural. But, yeah, no sign of them. Yeah, let's take a look around, or see what's up. Yeah, I don't see Anya's or Ren anywhere. Yeah, I imagine they have their reasons, but given the timing, you know, it really is, like, bothering me. From what I heard from Elaine, it seems that, they were called back to the capital and ended up going their separate ways from Van's group. But even so, it's strange that they can't get in here if they're just in the capital. I think there's probably some deeper reason behind this. We should probably keep this in mind, but we probably shouldn't overstep our boundaries and like look into it. Yeah, let's just go as we always go, and like be mindful of like not step on any landmines, I guess. Oh, that was it. So no new members. It makes sense. Like, who else would it be? Kind of thing. But the reason I came here is because there is a side quest in Ronlai, but you can't do it unless wait for it. You're a master fisherman. So I came back here because I thought that it said in a tutorial ages ago that you could fish up any fish that you missed. Yeah, but maybe you can't fish up, I don't know, like, since I imagine we're going to be going back to the capital at some point, maybe we have access to all the fishing spots in there, so they're not going to show up, I don't know. I'm not really sure what happens there. Now, Shizuna's here, just hanging around with these guys. But yeah, so no new thing, like no 8th area, which I have to imagine is the last one. But I actually do want to be a bit cheeky. I want to check this place because I don't know if there's going to be another memento orb. If there is, I want to get it now. And there is not. Okay. I think it usually shows up on the first thing. Wow, it's all bright here now. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm going to do the... Whoops, not that. I'm going to do the... I'm gonna do this. Honestly, I checked in Ronlai, nothing on the bulletin board, so I guess maybe Fee wasn't talking, or I can't remember exactly what she said, but basically no 4 SPGs. We just saw a bunch of people, well, I'll show you around later, but yeah. Ooh, delicious. Oh, this looks pretty good. So this is chimaki, an Eastern chimaki, I don't know what that is. It's so like sticky and delicious. The flavor of this bamboo grass isn't bad either. This could be good as rations. I remember when I was training, Master used to make this for me a lot. Although then he'd beat the crap out of me in training and I'd end up puking it all out though. I'm surprised you can talk so nostalgically about something like that. Well, we don't know what's going to happen going forward, so it'd be best to like prepare, or not prepare, like refuel, I guess. Our breakfast was pretty healthy, so we'll need some more calories if we're going mountain climbing. Well, luckily for us, there's plenty of delicious things here. When I came here last time, I went around with Elise and we both ate way too much. In that case, let's look for some souvenirs and you can guide us around. So really quickly while I forget, or while I haven't forgotten yet, because I know I will if I don't, there were 2 main blue question marks that were interesting. The first was Gien, but we didn't know it was Gien. We just saw him, he was in position to watch the fire, or not the fireworks, the rocket launch. And the second one was, at the terminal, Altina said that she saw some info that we got gathered by the AOS 2. There was some info in that regarding homunculi and the Black Workshop, but we didn't get anything more than that. It's just something to keep in mind. Mmm, it really does melt in your mouth. Really, like the fucking... Wait, is that an egg? The yolk and the thingy, the white, mixed perfectly. Oh yeah, they are eggs. Yeah, we made those the first time we came here. How did I forget that? Making eggs in the onsen. I think you're the one that, did it the best, Reen. Yeah, mine were a bit too hard and Fee's were a bit too soft. As expected of someone who comes from a hot spring town. Yeah, I used to make them as a snack, so I'm pretty used to it. But honestly, I kind of like how your guys' texture is different, so it's, like yours is pretty good too, I think. You're a terrible, winner, you know that? Right, we'll just have to use the remaining eggs to try and see if we can get one better than Reen's. Yeah, well, you'll regret underestimating us. You really think you can do it? Oh, this is an onsen manju made with bamboo charcoal. The tough shell and like sesame seeds are to die for. Oh, I think I kind of sound like Van. Yeah, that guy loves his sweets. Honestly, I'd love to just sit down and talk to him about stuff. Yeah, right now we're trying to take care not to like, overstep our bounds with each other in the garden. Honestly, knowing him, he'd probably get along well with anyone in Class 7. And his work as a Spriggan seems pretty interesting too. It's similar to your contractor work, Crow, but since your standpoints are different, I imagine, like, the job itself has quite a few differences. And given his personality too, he'd probably get along well with Ash. We should try and introduce him to all the other guys at some point. Yeah, both new and old Class 7. Is this... for some reason I thought this was... Locksmith's house. Guess not. Oh, it's a, like, temple. Ah, so I think they're doing, tea ceremonies in a... like, a thingy temple. Eastern temple. This bitterness really feels good after just eating something sweet. Yeah, and the sister who brewed it for us really made a show of it. Actually, my master taught me for fun, in between our training sessions. I actually spilled it over his head one time and things almost got bad. Do you not have any good memories, of your master? I guess it must have been fun for you at the time if you're reminiscing about it like this. Even with all the insane rumors about him, I guess he really is just like a playful old man. Yeah, he valued having fun as much as possible, even in, like, difficult training. I always felt like an air of playfulness whenever he was teaching me as a kid. How nostalgic. I remember having a snowball fight on the mountains behind our house to, like, help improve my kinetic vision. We looked after a bear cub that had got separated and returned it to its, like, mother's lair so that it wouldn't die. And we even raced on a snowboard to the bottom of the mountain, too. Were you really training to be a swordsman? Well, he managed to reach the first rank of his training before he came to Thor somehow, at least. Although that is surprising, the former leader of the Ikaruga training someone like that. Actually, maybe not, looking at Shizuna. I was never able to ask him anything about his past. He'd always just like make a joke about it and not answer properly. I think a lot probably happened. And that's partly why he founded the 8 Leaves. And right now that man is working underground in the Republic and trying to stand before me. Reen. Well, it's nothing to get too worked up about. You have us after all.
そうだね。今まで何度も聞いてたリーンと師匠の大切な立ち会い。
Yeah, I've heard so much about how much you value your training sessions with your master, Reen.
邪魔するつもりはないけど、しっかりそばで支えるから。
We won't get in your way, but we'll be there to support you.
アルティナやトワ先輩。ここにいない7組全員も含めてね。
And that goes for Altina and Toa, as well as everyone in Class 7 who couldn't be here.
ああ、何よりも心強いよ。
Yeah, thanks. That's really reassuring.
まずはたどり着くところからだろうが、どうか見届けてくれ。
I mean, first we'll actually have to get to him, but please watch over me.
それがきっと俺の太刀に力をくれるから。
That will give more power to my Tachi.
当たり前だっつの。
Yeah, you know
頑
it.
張ろう。みんなで。
Yeah, let's do our best. After that, they got some gourmet goods that they liked, and like for as souvenirs for people in the Empire, and then went back to their work. We're still not that close to maxing out Crow. Maybe I missed something. Thing is, you know I've been hanging out with Crow like the most. I don't know how Fee is so high. Like, how is Fee higher than Crow? I'm pretty sure I've done everything with Crow. Like, I watched movies with him. Oh shit, we're still here. Right, well, I'm gonna stop recording for a sec. I want to mess around in the garden for a bit. And I'll be back with more, like, going around Ronlight later. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, I am back. So I have a few things to report. I started that fishing side quest. And it was actually... Oh, I just realized the Aramis guys are here. That's probably what this exclamation mark's for. Whatever. Okay, so something I completely forgot about is something I showed at the very start of the game. I remember this. Press up on the thing, you get the achievement thing. And I've got 2 there. I had 160 that I hadn't done. And clicking through all of them, even with the speed up function, took a while. But that is how you get a new fishing rod. So by catching new fish, you go to the achievement menu. And then you get a new rod for completing the achievement. And it took me ages to figure out. I had to look it up. But anyway, yeah. So I went actually outside Ronlai to here. There was no like cutscene or anything. It was just to get the fishing rod for that side quest. Now I guess we're gonna just kind of go around. Oh, kids or students, and this uniform, could it be? Yeah, that's students from Aramis High School. Ah, it's Toa, or Miss Toa. Good day, Miss Toa. Miss Leifa, good work. Looks like you all made it to Ronlai safe and sound. Wait, I thought that you weren't participating in the school trip, Toa. Oh, aren't you here on NGO and Thor's work? Yes, exactly. That means the one beside you must be the Ashen Chevalier, Yulian's teacher back in the Empire. Yeah, I'm an instructor for Thor's military academy, Schwarzer. Seems that you guys have been good to Yulian. Oh, not at all. He's been helping us out tons. Everyone who's friends with him says the same thing. Oh, so I guess he's kind of an honor student there, eh? His grandpa Van Dyke must be very proud. Oh, but wasn't he like not able to come because he had something to do in the capital? Yeah, he contacted us this morning, but he's going to tell us the details another time. Yeah, so this is the famous Ashen Chevalier, the hero of the Northern, like, war. And that guy next to him, he's so hot. That girl with silver hair is like an idol. I want to support her. I feel like we've wasted your time, huh? Alright then, have a good school trip, guys. Yes, miss. After that, they all went, well, they scattered around Ronlai for their trip. Oh, so that was pretty quick. I guess we just got the guild then. Might end up being a pretty short video. I know we're going to get a monster kill quest, probably in the place I just came from, so I probably should have done this first, but oh well. Oh, if it isn't Clauser. I've heard about what's going on with you guys from the guild, I see. So these guys are... Yes, sorry for coming here so suddenly. If you could tell us briefly what's going on in Ronlight, that would really help. So you mean to say that even with everything that's going on here, you don't have much work to do at the guild? Yes, it sounds good on paper, but it's more accurate to say there's nothing for us to do, or rather, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, even with all these sightseers here, I guess with that amount of officers stationed around town, there wouldn't be much for you to do. I see, yeah, with all them around, even if there is trouble between, like, tourists, they'll be able to handle it. So the government wants to take complete control of this place for now. It's pretty obvious. They won't even let the guild do anything that could have something to do with the project. I mean, it's understandable since it's like a top secret international project, but... And so as for like braces, you're prioritizing the capital above all else at the moment. Yes, we're having Kazan continue to act in the capital after we got a request for that. And in exchange, we had Renton come here since he's good at dealing with like traveler trouble. Although if there's going to be trouble in the mountains, it would have been great to have Kazan here as well, but I don't think there is anything that could happen in the mountains that would concern the guild anyway at this point. But that's kind of how it is, huh? The road to the Ishgal mountain range is completely sealed off by the authorities. And also, the strongest in the east, Ikaruga. It's pretty much been an open secret at the guild that they're involved. ever since the project was announced. But yes, with them camping out in the land of Kunlun, there's no way that any powers or monsters would be able to pose a threat. And so the only thing the guild has to do is, like, deal with smaller things around town. I do have a feeling as to why the Ashen Chevalier has come all the way here. However, you must understand the situation that the guild is in. It's a shame, but there's nothing us at the guild can do to help you reach the land of Kunlun. I feel like there might be more to it than you're letting on, but you really are ruthless, eh? Oh no, please don't worry about it. We don't want to, like, get the guild involved in any more trouble. And even with all that's going on, I'm sure there'll be a way for us to make it there. Even with everything as tight as it is, there must be a fray somewhere. I mean, we're already kind of in deep shit, so we'll do anything we can to get over that. Yeah, this is the big trial. We'll get over this barrier and do what we have to do. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. They really are strong young people. I suppose all I must do is pray that the fate is with them. Ah. Ooh, could it be? Oh, I guess this is our answer as to whether or not we can meet that VIP. Yes, I had the director at the NGO ask for us and... Wait? I don't know this number. Good day, is this Toa Herschel? I decided to contact you on behalf of Director Paulson. This voice. From CID, and not just that, the analysis sector that's Aid Kincaid belongs to as well. The most secretive part of CID. But I think this person is... Yeah, she might be that lady we heard about before. Yes, this is Toa Herschel. I haven't seen you in a long time. I didn't think that you'd contact me directly. Are you calling as part of, like, the integrated analysis section? You don't have to look so on guard. The truth is, I'm actually here in Ronlai right now. And just so you know, aside from at the Zeku Space Force base, there's no CID members here right now, aside from me. So now that I've said that, can you guess what I'm calling about? I see, it seems that I'll be able to ask you then. I used my status as an NGO member to ask for this, but I have some other staff with me. Can they come as well? Oh yes, 4 of you, right? I have some people I'd like to introduce to you as well. We'll be waiting along with the master. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. That's the Vermilion Swallow, who's famous in, like, the information field. But why was she... yeah, she's Zane's childhood friend, and she used to be a receptionist at the guild. And she was scouted by the former head, and joined what would later become CID. I see, so that's why she's acting separately from the rest of CID right now, I guess. But I heard about her from Jellica. She seems to be pretty sharp. Yeah, she's a master of the Taito style, and also tutored Angelica. I didn't know that. I think we'll have to be prepared for anything, including who she wants to introduce us to. Yeah, once we're ready, let's head to the, like, east outskirts. Like the plateau on the east outskirts, whatever. Okay, well, I feel like I haven't spent any time on screen here. I just want to show you around a bit. I want to show you what's different. The first things first, there's a lot of stalls out, more than last time, and I've already gotten lost. Over here, there's a part where a lot of people are camping out on, like they've reserved spots for themselves so they can see the rocket launch from over there. And not just that, there's this blue thing over here. This blue thing doesn't go away, it's just how you get upstairs here. You have to talk to this guy and then he lets you through. And look at that, it's the end. So some people are watching from here. Well, anyway, I think that's going to do it for this one. Wait, I just realized we went to the guild, but we didn't get a monster kill quest. And also, there was only 1 side quest. And also, only 2, like, required event things. So it's getting shorter. They're like letting us move on with the plot slightly quicker, which is appreciated. If anything, I would have preferred it to be in like... I would have preferred a lot of side quests in this place because I love her online. I wasn't really that big of a fan of Anchorville, to be honest, but whatever. We're in my comfort area now. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. And next time, I will go visit... I've forgotten his name. Whatever. See you guys then.